This video E7 to show you how to multiply a 1-digit times a 4-digit number. So first way I'm going to go for is the lattice. Lattice has been around for thousands of years. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4-digit number, so I'm going to need to make 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of each box I just put one of the digits, so 3,456. And over here on this side I'm going to put times 7. Okay, here's where the lattice comes in. Lattice is like those weaving on the top of the apple pie. So I'm going to go from this diagonal, I'm going to make a diagonal from that corner to that corner, and a diagonal through that box, and a diagonal through that box, and a diagonal through that box. Alright, and then I'm just going to multiply numbers together that go in a box. So right here I have 7 times 6, 42, so I put the 4 up there and the 2 there. Right here I have 7 times 5, that's a 35. 7 times 4, 28. And 7 times 3 is 21. Now, I'm going to add my columns of numbers together. It's sort of like you do with standard algorithm, except our columns have been turned at an angle. So this is my ones place. Here's my tens. Here's my hundreds. Here's my thousands. And down here I have the 10,000s. So I just add the purple numbers that we just made that are in this column. The only one that's there is a 2, so I just have a 2. This part 7 doesn't count because that was outside the box. That's what we were using. In the tens here I have a 5 and a 4. 5 plus 4 equals 9. In the hundreds I have 8 plus 3, which is 11. So just like standard, I put my 1 down and carry my 1 for my tens place over to the next column. So now in thousands I have a 1 plus 2 plus 1, which is 4. And then in 10,000s I only have a 2. You read the number from left to right like you normally do, except this first part comes downhill. So our answer would be 24192. Count back 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 24,192. It's the lattice method. Okay. We're also going to try out the area model. And remember, area equals width times length, because we're going to use that a lot of times. So this time, instead of just writing what each digit is, we write what each digit is worth. So this 2 in the thousands is really worth 2,000, plus the 4 in the hundreds is worth 400. So really we're just writing expanded form. 6 in the tens is worth 60, and the 8 in the ones is just worth 8. So I'm going to make a rectangle under there. I'm going to make a line come down about every plus sign. And then over here, this is going to be times 3. So now what we're going to do is find the area of each little rectangle and add them together. So if I take this rectangle right here, you can see the dimensions are 3 and 2,000. So I'm taking 3 times 2,000. 3 times 2 is 6, and I got 1, 2, 3 zeros to append. In the next box, I have 400 times 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. Append my 2 zeros, that would make it 1,200 or 1,200. Next box, 3 times 60. 3 times 6 is 18 with 1 0 to append. And then the last box area is 3 times 8, which is 24. Down here you can see I have some lined paper. I've turned it sideways, so if this was a notebook, here would be the wire-bound part, probably, at the top. I like to use it this way, and I just put 1 digit in each column. So I'm starting with 6,000 because that's my biggest. So there's my 6000. Notice only 1 number in each column. When I add my other numbers, make sure you line up the ones place. So 1,200 would be a 0, 0, 2, and a 1. 180, 0, 8, and 1. 24, 4, and 2. Look how neat that makes it for me to add. Everything's lined up nice and straight. 0, 0, 0, 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 3, 4. Nothing to carry. And 6 and 1 is 7. Count back 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. 7,404. That would be the area model. And last but not least, it's my good old standard algorithm, which is probably how most people at home know how to do it. So I'm going to take the bigger number, and again, here's the wire-bound part of my paper. So I'm just putting 7,503, 1 number in each column, times 9. I'm lining up the ones column, and now I'm ready to multiply. Remember, this 9 is going to shake hands with everybody down the line. So 9 times 3 is 27. Put down my 7 ones, carry my 2 10s over. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2, nothing to carry. 9 times 5 is 45, nothing to add on. 45, put down my 5, carry my 4 10s. 9 times 7, 63, plus 4 is 67. Put down my 7. Sometimes I go ahead and write my plus 6 up there, but there's not a column there, which means this is really nothing. So 9 times nothing is 0, plus 6. That's how the 6 gets there. 1, 2, 3 to my comma, 67,527, standard algorithm.